Listen, I made a video a couple months ago when this game first came out, and I was just talking about how I really enjoyed the game so far, and I see a lot of potential, and the microtransaction thing doesn't bother me. However, my opinion on that has kind of shifted a little bit, and that's mainly because I realize now, after damn near having the platinum trophy for this game, that there ain't shit to do. I have spent wow, my Minecraft just updated. That's funny. I've spent the last 2 months, essentially just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's not cool. Here's the Skatoween event, which I'm going to talk about while I do this video, or I'm gonna do that while I'm whatever. My point is, it's a little ridiculous. So look, the daily tasks, okay? You get on the game, and every day you have daily tasks, and I think this is pretty necessary to do damn near every day, as well as definitely doing the weekly challenges every week in order for you to max out the battle pass. That is a little ridiculous because it is just doing the same shit over and over and over again. And that's unfortunate. I've done a lot of progress on the battle pass. I played the fuck out of this game. I mean, like I said, I'm about to get the damn platinum trophy. I just need to have a rip score of 11,000, and I'm almost there. So, really, it's kind of sad. So, Skatoween event, you can see in the top right corner, I have 1,465 of the currency. Now, if I go over to the shop, you'll see that I have purchased everything I can with the currency. Meaning, that currency now is useless to me. I'm gonna claim a free 100 spooky, whatever, fucking chocolate coins, and that means nothing to me. Because I've already bought everything. I might as well get the free tickets while I'm here, but still. That's a little silly. I don't know why they scaled it that way, because I only did the challenges for week 1 and 2. And now right here, there's 2 new challenges to do for the spooky season. But, this is now week 3 of having these exact skate parks and doing challenges for this event in these themed skate parks. Now, keep in mind, I'm also filming this on November 6th, and this video is going up on November 8th. So, this is only 2 days, ago, if you're watching this the day it came out. And this is still Halloween. Halloween was a week ago, by the way. Which it's fine if an event goes a little bit over time. But, it just feels a little funny when an event goes overtime and it also at the same time goes so far overtime where there's an entire new week of allegedly shit to do. And I say allegedly because it doesn't really feel like new original content at all, because this skate park has been in the game for 3 weeks now. And you've had to do multiple challenges in this fucking skate park. And it, when you're skating just in the same damn park, day after day, it gets a little boring. So I don't really see the excitement in just doing it again at these same skate parks. And in my Halloween video, I talked about how I liked the event. And yeah, that's true. I liked the event for 2 weeks, that was fine. Even 1 week would have probably been better. But 3 weeks where you have to log in each week so you can get the shit, but then also they kind of did it weird so that you don't even need to do that. And you can just do it for 2 weeks and then call it good, but then there's a 3rd week for some reason. I just don't get why there's a 3rd week. I got everything I needed to in the first 2 weeks, but they're kind of just extending this event. And my whole point in talking about this for 4 minutes without getting to my point is that this game has no fucking content. They are milking this shit dry. Look, there's still land sequences and community parks. It wants me to do these 3 community parks that it has had for weeks. And that challenge that I just did was just so stupid. Grabs, score, tuck knees, total spin degrees. What are we doing? This game's been out for 2 months. I've played so much of this game where, that shit is just so, normal standard shit to just do that it doesn't feel like I'm even doing a challenge. And I'm doing it for the pointless currency that doesn't matter at all. The only reason why I'm doing all of these challenges at the moment is because I'll get an exclusive shirt, but the exclusive shirt looks like shit. And I've seen people complain about Reddit on it, and a lot of the time I think that subreddits are just belly achers, but man, They're a little right, though. The cosmetics in this game, I mean, what I'm wearing right now, this is an awful outfit. It looks like shit. But not only that, it looks like shit, and the vast majority of outfits in this game look like shit. Look at this random person. Is that drip? Is that really drip right there? Like, I can show you. I have a lot of the cosmetics, at least the free cosmetics. I haven't spent any money on anything in here. Which, like, this looks kind of cool, I guess. But I'm not going to spend real money on that. So, the thing is, I have, you know, like, this isn't that bad, I guess. But, whatever. Come on. Are we Tyler, the Creator in 2013? Is it 2015? What is this? This is, you know, and no problem with gay people, but I'm not gay. I'm not going to wear a damn crop top fucking leather jacket with a white shirt under it. It looks stupid. Oh, wow, plain red Vans shirt. That's exciting. This shirt is fine, I guess. It's just a Dickies logo hoodie. There's nothing. This is just a black t-shirt. This is a crop top blue baby. What are we doing? This is just a sweatshirt with a big D on it. It's just, like, all very, very simplistic. I mean, some of it is, like, acceptable. I think this looks fine, but in the game, I'm mostly gonna just see this at my back. This is not a cool looking shirt. This is just another black shirt, but it's tight. Like, why is it separate? Like, what are we doing here? Just make different styles for the shirt. So much of it is just so plain and stupid, and, you know, you kind of have to grind your ass off for a lot of this shit. But it's just so, like, the amount of stuff that I actually would want to put on my character is so limited. There's, like, very, very few. And it's just, it's a little ridiculous. Like, I don't know what we're doing here. And, I mean, the shoe selection is probably one of the better selections in the damn game, to be honest. But, like, I'm sorry, I'm not going out wearing these fits. I'm just not going to do that. And the top is actually just a recolor. The one that you get for doing all of the challenges, the weekly challenges, every single week for Halloween. Forgive my sneeze, but that's just ridiculous, you know? I know it's a free game, but you're not giving the players shit to do. Actually, wait, some of these decks kind of look fire. I won't even lie. These are from the Battle Pass, though. I had to pay money. I actually kind of like this one. Or actually, I like this one, Space Fish. It kind of goes hard. So it's just like, you know, what are we doing? I think the actual, like, the actual, like, skateboards and the decks or whatever, like, are acceptable enough. Like, they look relatively fine and cool, I guess. They're not, like, that bad. That you can get in the Battle Pass or for free or whatever. Like, it's not that bad. But the damn, like, shit that they have for the Halloween event is so bad. And, you know, I normally wouldn't mind, but it's just so long. And they're really, really trying to push it with 3 weeks of shit. 3 weeks of the same shit, essentially. And, you know, we're at a point where, like, you know, that's damn near half this game's lifespan, is just these poop-ass, shit-ass Halloween things. It's like, why didn't you just drop it all at once and just have it last for 2 weeks? Instead, you're doing this drip-feeding bullshit, where, like, oh, I'm expected to log in each fucking week to do random bullshit in order to actually get my money's worth on the fucking Battle Pass and to actually do the damn Halloween shit. It's a little stupid. Plus, this week, I just realized this. For this week, for the Battle Pass challenges, which you pretty much, I would assume you're probably going to need to do all of them, if you want the, if you want to max it out. There are 1, 2, and 3 new challenges that they added this week. These challenges, I fucking guarantee you, can be completed in less than, 15 minutes. You know? I mean, like, 15 minutes of content for a whole week. If you're drip feeding your audience and that's it for a whole week, that's a little bit ridiculous. That's kind of not a lot. And the daily rotating challenges, you genuinely actually just redo over and over again. I mean, this is an original challenge, and I'm probably gonna do this shit fast as fuck. And it's just, it's kind of hard to do it while talking, actually, but still. Point is, when you have these challenges in the game, you're expected to just do the same exact fucking ones week after week after week, and that is a little ridiculous, because I want to have this skating game that I enjoy playing and I play a lot, but it's hard for me to enjoy it and play a lot when I know if I hop on, I'm gonna just do the same shit I've been doing for the past 2 months with nothing original. Not to mention the actual game world has like a weirdly, oh, that's fucked up. That's stupid. Has like a weirdly limited amount of spots to actually do shit. Like it feels like I have explored everything and done everything there fucking is to do in the entire game world. This game was under development for how long? Like, I was giving this game a lot of grace whenever it first came out because it's free, and it felt like there was going to be a lot of stuff to do, and it was like, okay, it's just an early access, you know, pre-launch, whatever. Like, there's a lot of potential. You know, the actual mechanics are so good, and I think that's what's so frustrating for everybody. Is that the actual game itself and the actual, you know, skating mechanics feel great. You know, it's fun. It feels good, but that doesn't matter when the world is so plain. I mean, the entire... That was actually fucking stupid. That, I don't even feel like that was my fault. I don't even know what happened there. But either way, like, the actual game itself just has these, like, repetitive-ass fucking challenges that you do week after week after week, and I really thought that it was going to be a little bit more complicated than that. I thought they were going to be having us do, like, you know, actual cooler new challenges. I thought the map updates would be more significant. When I heard that we're getting a new areas to skate in every season, I thought it meant, like, new map additions or, like, full reworks of areas, but no. It's really not that at all. They just added, like, a couple weird little gimmicky places that you can kind of just squeeze out really, really fast and called it good for the entire fucking season. It's like, what are we doing? I mean, this season ends, is a short season, so whatever. Maybe season 2 will vastly improve. Maybe season 2 will make it so different and will make it so much cooler, and, you know, people will be like, oh, wow, you know, finally EA actually really added something really cool to the game, and this is going to last for the entirety of the season, and people are going to be happy, and I just don't think that's going to happen. I just don't. I don't really have faith. It's been 2 months, and, you know, I wish I could show it in the shop, but the only, like, slightly wearable fucking Halloween shit that they even had was paid for. So it's like, what are we really doing here? You know? It's just like, it's just a little ridiculous. Ah, fuck, I fucked up. I was way too close to the rail. But this challenge is actually so easy. I don't know how I fucked that up. This is gonna be like a really, really easy challenge to do. Like, I don't... Oh, man. It's just... This is... It's something else. I mean, really, it is. Because, I'm trying to do that 360 spin. Like, oh, I can just easily do that up here. Like, there we go. Oh, and that's fucking stupid. It's okay, I can just backtrack. Anyway, point is, like, there's nothing to do in this game, though. Like, that's really the big issue, is that you just have to redo shit over and over and over if you want to, like, unlock shit and actually do it. And that's just, like, that's kind of a big problem with live service, but it's really a problem with this live service, in my opinion, because I just feel like when I hop on, I'm hopping on for barely any time at all, and then boom, I've done everything I can even fucking do in the game. And if, you know, if I'm not trying to just repeat the same shit over and over and over, which I still end up doing anyway if I want to max out everything. And, you know, I'm beginning to think that the 15 minutes to do those challenges was a little bit of a fucking overstatement, because I don't know how long it's been, but I haven't even been recording this damn video for 15 minutes, and I'm about to complete all 3 of the weekly challenges. By the way, weekly. This is what is added for a whole week to do. That is a little bit fucking ridiculous and stupid. Because I never really have to redo session challenges, so I'll probably just do the shit first try. And that is just, that is insane to me. Like, let's see. Oh, yeah, 5 minutes to do easy shit. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I manage to do it. But I am really, really disappointed, because as someone who's defending the game off rip, it's sad to see that this game is kind of feeling like it's already ran its course. I don't see nearly as much shit about it online anymore. People aren't really discovering, like, new cool things to do anymore. I think the vast majority of casual players that were just hopping on to check out the game have already just stopped. They've already kind of moved on to other shit. And it's a little bit pathetic, you know. I mean, on Steam charts, there's and don't get me wrong, I know the majority of players are probably not on Steam. Like, I really, really doubt the majority of players are playing this shit on Steam. But that doesn't change the fact that that's the only measurement that I can go off of. And generally speaking, if one platform is seeing less people on, that means that all of them are probably seeing a downward trajectory and less people on the damn game. Now, you know, that's natural. Usually, games will kind of, you know, taper off after a while, and there'll be less players, and you know, that's normal, especially in live service. You know, that's fine. Usually throughout like a Fortnite season, the player base will go down, and that's fine. That's normal. It has went down by over 90%. There's only 10% of what was there when the game first launched, which is pathetic. That's 1 in every 10 players who hopped on, and that's concurrent. That's concurrent players I'm talking about here. We went from 134,000 to about 13,000 peak. That is literally 10% of what it used to be. And that is sad. That's a fucking big drop-off. That's not like a normal, healthy video game, just natural drop-off. No, like, that's huge. The game is falling off bad. And I'm not getting recommended content anymore on fucking Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever that's about this game. Even though I was interacting with it and shit, it's just not popping up like it used to be. And whenever I do see it, the actual amount of you know, likes and views and whatever are way less than they were before. Which, like, of course, yes, it'll taper off, but, like, I was seeing shit with hundreds of thousands of likes and views and whatever. And now I'm seeing shit with, like, maybe like 5,000. People just don't care anymore. And I guarantee you, this video is probably going to get a lot less views than the first impressions video did. Maybe not, because maybe the title's a little bit more clickbaity, so I could be wrong. But I really doubt this video is going to do good, because people just they're not really locked in looking at Skate and what's going on with it anymore. The same way they were when it first dropped, because now people realize that it is just kind of a storefront with a Skate skin on top of it. They did nail the mechanics, but everything in this game does kind of feel like it is a little bit pandering to children, and it's a little bit pandering to this live service. Hop on every day so you can actually do shit, but you probably won't hop on every day, and you don't want to waste your money, so you're going to spend a little bit more money so you can max out the fucking battle pass or whatever. And it's a little bit fucking stupid. So boom, I just did the 3 weekly fucking new actual activity challenges for the entire week. I just knocked them out just like that. That's it. That is all. There's the Halloween ones, but there is literally zero incentive to do them unless I want the stupid bullshit reskin, which I actually don't think I do. I don't think I even want to play the game just to get that. There's the Halloween shit that's only rewarding for that, and there's no reason for me to do it because I already have maxed out currency. So why would I care enough to do it? I just don't, because the rewards don't matter to me. And that's just, like, unfortunate and sad. And, like, I look at my missions or not missions, I look at, I'm so stupid. I look at my tasks, and my weekly tasks, I did 2 out of 6 of them. I need to earn a sequence of 1,000 points with the manual, land sequences at community parks, complete at least 3 goals in a single challenge, and body flips. I can do all of them except the at least 3 goals in a single challenge in probably about 10 minutes. And that's it for the whole week. You know? Those are the weekly challenges. That's what you get. That's it. And I've made progress on all of them, so I'd probably do them naturally anyway if I just hop on every day. So it's like, what's the challenge? I'm not even actually trying to do the shit. So who cares? Not me, that's for sure. And it's just, like, pathetic. It's pathetic, really. I mean, what are we doing here? It's just like, I know I'm harping on the same point, but it's just sad. I mean, if you look at the subreddit for a little bit, you'll see that, you know, everyone is kind of just bitching and complaining, and I think for pretty good reason, you know? Like, we're in a very sad state of the game where it's just so easy to complain rather than gush, and it's really unfortunate, because as much as my videos might make people think differently, I love video games. I love playing video games. I love enjoying video games. I love, you know, everything about video games. I grew up with video games. They shaped a large part of me, and I have so much nostalgia for video games. I, you know, look forward to new video game releases. Whatever. Like, this deep internal love I have for video games is huge, and that also goes for the Skate series, because I grew up playing Skate 3 and Skate 2, and I went back and played Skate 1 for a video, and I'm gonna do Skate 2 and Skate 3 for videos, and you know, I have so much love for this series and for video games in general, and it's sad because I feel like too many games are just falling into this live service model because it worked for Fortnite. And so now it's like everyone wants a slice of the pie because Fortnite made so much money, but I don't think what people understand, or what people fail to understand, is that, and by people I mean game developers, is that the appeal of Fortnite isn't just the Battle Royale. It's the everything that comes with it at this point. It's the fact that it was the first of its kind. It was the fact that it started the whole Battle Pass idea. And it started the whole, you know, rotating store shop idea. And it started all this as a new free-to-play model that works for free-to-play. And it just happened to be highly successful because kids like me at the time, I was 14 whenever Fortnite was really blowing up, which I think was pretty prime to really get into it when it first came out. You know, that timing, it was the timing of it. It was the Battle Royale craze was huge at the time. It was the fact that, you know, that shop system had never been seen before or implemented into any games. And it's the fact that now they evolved over time. And Fortnite has evolved to be way more than just a Battle Royale. I mean, really, like, it is so much more than a Battle Royale. And I'm not just trying to glaze Fortnite, but, like, I've been playing that new Simpsons season. That shit go crazy. That shit's fun as hell. It's awesome. And I just, you know, I see that, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool and awesome. And then I go and look at Skate and what's going on here, and I'm like, wow, this is sad and pathetic that nothing has happened in 2 months. And it's like the whole Skate-Oween thing was cool at first, but now, you know, it just feels like they're trying to run it past its expiration date. And I wonder if they're going to do that with Thanksgiving. I wonder if they're going to do that with Christmas. I wonder if they're going to do that with whatever events they have planned in the future, where it barely lasts any time. It's a little bit just bloated filler shit. Like, community parks are cool. You know, I'm glad that they did that and they made this, you know, this little Halloween thing. It's cool. But they're really trying to stretch it. And I have a bad feeling that they're going to continue to try to do that, where they just kind of rehash the same shit over and over and over again and try to redo what has already been done in their own game. And just keep doing that and hoping people that, like me, that love Skate will just kind of keep going back to it just because we love the mechanics and we want to see the game succeed. And it's just unfortunate. I mean, the interest for me and many other people has kind of waned. I was hopping on like every single day and doing challenges and shit, but you know, you can only do that so long before it's like, damn, I'm doing the same thing over and over again, you know. And I'm not really gaining anything for it. Like, I'm doing all this for what? For cosmetics that look like ass? I'm doing all this so that, you know, I'm progressing towards nothing, because rip score basically means nothing. It's just like the smallest little cosmetic thing ever. I've already maxed out all of the, I'm not really unlocking anything new. Like, I'm not unlocking new loot boxes like I was before, or new activities, because I've already hit level 10 on all of the different areas in this game. And it wasn't that hard to do, either. I mean, you know, you don't hop on a live service game and complete all the damn content in that live service game in such a short amount of time. And not to mention, completing all the shit in this game was time-gated. You can't do it all in, you know, a couple days, because they force you to not, because it's time-gated. You actually just can't do it that way. And it's ridiculous. And I just don't see their end game here. I really hope EA is like, okay, wait a minute, this isn't really working out how we thought it would, and maybe we should, I don't know, listen to the community like we said we were going to do, and instead of just trying to charge $1 billion for skins in Skate, let's actually, I don't know, add content. The map is kind of small. I mean, maybe it just feels that way because of how much you how much you can move so quickly, and the fast travels and whatnot. So maybe it just feels that way. But like, I swear to God, I can fucking go across this entire map in less than 5 minutes by just skating normally. Like, if that. I mean, not a lot of time at all. And the lack of NPCs or NPC interaction does kind of make it feel a little bit empty. And these are things that I kind of just ignored when the game first came out, because it's early access, who cares? But I think what pisses me off now is that they're spending time on events that are disguised as free events, but really, I think, just are there so people spend more money on microtransactions. And they have these here in the game, I feel, simply so that people are going to spend money, and they're going to want to buy the cool cosmetics because, oh, it's time-gated as well. It's an event. It's Halloween. You know, I want to make sure that, you know, in a few years down the line, I will have this skin because it probably won't be here. It probably won't be here again. And so they're creating that false rarity aspect that, you know, is inherently predatory. I think microtransactions in general have the potential to not be predatory, but the whole item shop thing is a little bit. And like I said, I was giving it grace because I get it's a free-to-play game. They need to make money somehow. But we are at a point where I kind of agree with those people that were saying the game is a storefront disguised as a skate game. Because that is kind of what it feels like, to be honest. Damn it, I keep just going back to the same spot. But you see how it gets a little bit boring just skating in the same damn skate park for not even that long. Like, these temporary fucking skate parks are kind of shit. I'm trying to remember what the fucking last one is. Oh, yeah, it's over here. You'll see this one, too. It's not the best thing ever. I mean, it's kind of okay. But, like, it's just, yeah. Let me go over there. I don't know if there might have been vibrating in the video. My girlfriend was texting me. I don't know. So there might have been some vibrating. So I apologize for that. But either way, I know this is just a yap video. You know, don't get me wrong. I am working on videos, by the way. The God of War, if you're watching this video and you're someone who's watched me for a while, God of War 2 video is dropping very, very, very soon. I've been working on it. The only reason why that video was actually supposed to come out this week, and the only reason why it didn't come out this week is because I am going on a trip. So otherwise, that actually would have been out today instead of, well, today when you're watching this. It would have been out now instead of out later, because I don't have time to finish it because I'm going on a trip. But I'm working on it. I have many games down the pipeline that I'm going to do videos on. I promise I'm returning to the old format that I had for a very long time, which is kind of what I did in the Halloween video. But, you know, in the Borderlands 2 video, you know, wasn't quite old format. It was mostly yapping. And, you know, here we are yapping again. But it's for good reason, I think. I really did want to talk about this. And I figure dropping this video is better than dropping no video this week. Because I really want to try to do weekly uploads. Don't hold me to it, though. That's just something I want to do. I can't guarantee it. Shit happens. Life happens. I've went through a lot of shit this year. And, you know, you never know. Life just, it happens. Shit gets crazy. Yeah. So, anyways. With that being said, yeah, I feel like Skate's dying. I feel like, it's over. I don't know if there can be a comeback. I feel like the casual people that hopped on to play this game have kind of already just gotten over it. It feels like there is such a limited amount of things to do. When it first came out, I was so excited. I was enjoying doing all the different challenges, and I was excited to see where it went. And now the excitement that I feel is a little bit limited. Like, yeah, whenever Season 2 comes out, I'll get on. Every week, I'll get on and I'll do the few challenges that take me basically no time at all. I'm 30 minutes into this recording. I wasn't even focusing on them at first, for like the first 10 minutes. But I could very easily complete all of the damn weekly challenges and the actual weekly activities just in this recording. I'm not gonna, you know, this video is about to be over. But, you know, I guarantee you I could finish it all within an hour, for sure, for the entire week. And that's kind of sad. Especially because it's time-gated shit. I wish... Here are a few things. I know no one from EA is watching. But here are a few things, though, because I don't want to just be all, you know, gloom and doom. I want to say some things that I think can help revive this game. I think, first of all, the balancing of cosmetic shit needs to be fixed. If you're going to have an event, maybe make it a little bit shorter if it's going to be so basic, so that you're not just, like, you know, making false content. Maybe also, if you're doing this, you know, this event thing, make the cosmetics actually worthwhile if they're free. You know, make sure the currency doesn't vastly over, you know, you don't get way too much surplus currency. A little bit of surplus currency is fine. You know, actually, I think a little bit of surplus currency is great, because that means if there's shit that players simply don't want to do, they're not forcing themselves to do it, and so they're able to still get all the different stuff, and you know, have a couple things that they're allowed to skip, and that's cool. You know, I don't think there's a problem with that at all. I think that would be actually fine to have a little bit of surplus currency. Yeah, I just did everything except the 3 goals in a single challenge. So it's just like, oh, basically complete 20 challenges in a week. I mean, if you're like me and you do all the different shit that you need to do in challenges, you'll do that easily in a week. If you just do daily challenges, a lot of the time daily challenges be, you see complete challenge goals, you know, you'll just kind of do that if you hop on and do daily shit. And it's just, it's saddening to me. It really genuinely is saddening to me that we're at a point where I feel even with the Halloween event, it didn't fix it that much. I feel like I'm just hopping on doing the same fucking thing over and over again. I'm not really discovering anything new. I'm not getting these cool moments, you know? Anyway, yeah, point is, they should balance the currency, make the shit worthwhile when they do events. When they do events, you know, I think the actual community park idea is fine. That's cool. But if you're going to do it, maybe rotate the community parks each week as well, so that the community parks are a little bit different, so that when you're forced to skate in these parks, it's not the same shit for 3 weeks like it has been. And then, I think, in general, the way that the cosmetic system works with rip chips, maybe you can make you can kind of upscale the rip chips a little bit, because I've played a pretty ungodly amount of this game. I've completely maxed out all the different areas. I've done every challenge there is to do, except the this one challenge is the only one that I have not done. I think maybe you should up the level cap of the 3 sections, you know? Maybe make it 15, maybe even make it 25, maybe even make it so you level up a little faster and make it 99. I mean, just something to give me a reason to do these daily challenges, except the tiniest amount of rip chips ever. I'm getting 20 rip chips for this. I would have to do 10 challenges to unlock 1 fucking loot box, if I'm doing these challenges. It makes the challenges actually just not even worthwhile. And, you know, even if they were worthwhile, I wouldn't want to do them that bad, because it's just doing the same shit over and over again. All of these challenges that have the little clock icon on them, I have done before. Every single one of them, I've done multiple times. I'm not kidding. All of them. I have done over and over again. And it's not fun anymore. It's just not. It's been 2 months. It's not. These are all the same fucking things that have been out since the game fucking dropped. It's not fun. And the ones with the little blue thing, those are all ones that they've added since Season 1 dropped like a month ago. And we're talking maybe 15 or 20 challenges, but you can do all of those very, very easily, very, very quickly. And I think it's really unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, sorry. They need to add currency that actually scales right. They need to add cosmetics that are right. They need to add more shit to do that isn't time-gated. Shit that you know, will probably take a while to do. I think something like tasks, like, because we have daily, weekly, seasonal, and then the events one when there's events here. I think they should add another task bar that is milestones. Now, milestones that take a long time to do. I'm talking, you know, milestones the way that Fortnite does it, where it's different stages where you get rewarded along the way. Like, okay, flip tricks, you know? Flip tricks where it's like, okay, you do 50 flip tricks, you get a little bit of a reward for it. You do 100, you get a little more. 250, 500, 1,000, 10,000. Like, just like really, really high amounts of these challenges. Do that for everything. Do travel 1 billion meters. Do, you know, land hard flips. Do coffin airs. Do fucking, you know, weird shit like land a fucking a 2040 flip, or you know, do whatever, like something crazy where it's like you kind of maybe have to get creative and go somewhere and figure out like how you can do it and how you can place a ramp in a specific way where you can do this crazy challenge, you know, and just do like these huge milestone challenges that'll take a while to do, just so that there's something to do and reasons for players to get more creative. And I think having that in which it's rewarding would be cool. And I mean, like,
you know, because a live service game is also supposed to be never ending, and I think even when shit's time gated, a lot of the time it'll feel kind of never ending. I mean, the Fortnite season came out, and I have been playing it and grinding it for the week that it's been out. Like almost every day I've been playing it. I have not maxed out the shit yet. This season is rotating in just 3 weeks, and I still haven't maxed out the shit. I guarantee you, I did everything that I could week 1 of this season dropping. I did it all in the first day. Like, I did it all in the first 2 hours, probably. Because you could just do it like that. Fortnite, you can't do that. You have to kind of, you know, take your time and actually really play it and enjoy it. And I think that's great. That it makes you play the game a little bit more, and it isn't just doing the same fucking thing over and over again. Like it is in this game. So I'm just saying, if they're gonna rip off Fortnite and do the whole item shop thing, they should rip off Fortnite and make the game good, like, and playable for reasons other than I'm getting on so I can do my challenges, and do it so I'm getting on so I can do my challenges but have fun while doing it. I'm getting on so I can do the same challenge I've done for the past 3 weeks every single day. Be like, I'm getting on so I can do something cool and new, you know, so I can. You know, I mean, Fortnite has so many different possibilities in creative mode and all this shit. I mean, you know, when they said Brick Switch, I think is like season 2 or season 3 is when they're adding this new area, and this new area is tiny, and it's the smallest area by far. It's like half the size of all the other areas, and I feel like it's just gonna be a time-gated thing. It'll take a while, and then it'll max out the area, and boom, that content's complete, and I have no reason to get on anymore. And now I'm not saying make the game fucking RuneScape, where it feels like, you know, you're never gonna beat it. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not a dig at RuneScape at all. I think RuneScape is built to be that way, and it's good for it, and that's awesome. You know, I'm not saying I want it to take forever to do everything, but I want it to be original new content that is interesting and that I feel like I want to hop on, not just to do a stupid fucking arbitrary challenge for cosmetic shit that I don't even care about, but I want it to be like, I'm hopping on because I want to have fun and do something new and original that I haven't thought about doing before, because I just had a random idea while I was playing the game to do it, you know? And I think the map does have potential, but I do think they need to add on to it a little bit more. I think they need to do things that are new and original. I just don't understand how the fuck it could have taken them 4 goddamn years to craft this map that you can skate through in 5 minutes. I don't understand how it took that long to do it, whenever Skate 2 to Skate 3 was 2-year difference, and Skate 3 is a completely different experience than Skate 2 is. Like, yeah, it has the same mechanics, it borrows from it, but there's so many different things you can do. It might have even been 1 year, 1 or 2 years. Either way, it was not a long time. Skate 1 came out in 2007, Skate 3 came out in 2010. That's 3 years, 3 games. And all 3 of those games, individually, feel more content complete than this game alone that took 4 years to do. Now, that doesn't make any sense. It's not like they were going for a hyper-realism look. This game doesn't look realistic. It looks a little cartoony. I don't really have an issue with the way that it looks cartoony. I think that's fine. But that art style doesn't take that long to perfect. They did say that they're going to change a little bit of art style things. They're going to make it look realistic. That's awesome. That's cool. However, that doesn't really matter that much to me. I don't really care that much about the art style. What I care about is shit to do. I care about the world. I care about, you know, the mechanics, and I feel like they've kind of nailed the mechanics in a lot of different ways. It feels really good and fun to play, but that doesn't fucking matter when the world is the same shit that it's been 2 months, and the world itself doesn't, you know, as cool as it looks, and as much as it looks like there's a lot of shit to do and there's different verticality, it does get stale very, very quick, and the actual activities that they have to do also get stale very, very, very quick, and it just feels like there's no reason for me to continue playing this game other than to get the cosmetic shit I don't care about, and that's stupid. So in short, make the cosmetic shit people care about. Improve the map by making more shit that is more skatable. Maybe improve the dialogue and add characters that we care about. Maybe bring back Coach Frank. I'm pretty sure Jason Lee said he would be willing to bring back Coach Frank. Bring actual skaters into the mix. I'm sure if you asked Rob Dyrdek and you paid him some money, he would be more than happy to fucking hop in and do some shit in this game. I'm sure if you asked a lot of different skaters, so long as they don't already have a contract with Activision to be Tony Hawk Pro Skater exclusive, they'd probably be happy to hop in and talk about skate shit and do skate shit in the game. You know, make missions, you know, make more actual full missions where you talk to different people and you go through the world and there's actual, like, cool NPC shit where you can, you know, talk to these characters and have a new thing, you know, like, they bring back old characters, but for such a small role that is just gone fast as fuck. And it's now we just have this fucking flanker V that no one likes, and that is annoying as fuck. Why? Why are we doing it like that? And so I think add characters to have more personality. I think add big map extensions that are actually, like, cool and that the players want to see, not just map alterations each season that are limited to just small little areas and that don't really matter that much. Add activities, add a lot more activities. I think we need new types of challenges. I think just I think 4 different ones that we have now are a little limited. You know, it's just stunts, own the spot, lines, and sessions. And I think they could really improve upon that. I also feel like adding new session challenges shouldn't be that fucking hard either. You literally just plonk down fucking something anywhere and be like, yep, do these different things, and that's it, and you get rewarded for it. It's very, very, very simple. Same thing with on the spot. It's like they could literally just make it out of these 2 fucking benches right here, and just be like, oh, board slide the benches, jump between the benches, and, you know, do this, whatever, do it all in a sequence, do whatever. I mean, they could do it so easily. They could add so many more fucking activities and challenges. I don't care if I have to complete 10 challenges to unlock 10 more challenges. That's fine. That means I'm getting more content as a reward for completing the previous content. That's awesome. That's not time-gated. That's cool. And they could do that so easily. So I think doing that would be cool. You know, they could have some legacy challenges. Maybe these big fucking challenges, like these that are here, that I completed fucking day 1, maybe should disappear. Maybe I should have a filter so that they're not on my map all the time, so it makes it look like there's a lot of content when there's just fucking not. So quality of life shit like that, like a filter. That would be cool. You know, I think there are real ways they could really improve upon the game instead of focusing on these microtransactions. Anyway, sorry, this video is 40 minutes long. If you watched all the way here, thank you, I appreciate it. This video is not edited. It's just yapping for 40 minutes. And you know, as low effort as it is or whatever, and I know some people it might bother them, you know, I figure this would be better than nothing at all, and this is something I did really want to talk about. So yeah, that's really it. I really hope EA gets their head out of their asses and, you know, kind of help revive this game. I don't want to see it die, because I do really think the mechanics are fun. You know, anyway, so thank you so much for watching. New videos soon, and have a good day.